From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Larry Walker. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog. It's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. Lots of punch outs. A real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. The 2-1. Line drive, caught. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. It features a great veteran presence, Todd Helton.
Well, this is a player that's, you know, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average, and being able to do that is extremely good bat to ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Chris Bryant in the box now as he leaves that one up high. One down, base is empty. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 2.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Carter. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Up the middle. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the first. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark and pitching here today, Austin Gomber. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Manny Machado.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
Jake Cronenworth, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two. Smash to the left side. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Tony Gwynn.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn. Just 1 for 12 in the series coming in. They say a win. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Through an inning, no score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Dante Bichette. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The wind and the pitch. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
That is it. The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Larry Walker. There's the strike. Left-hand batter waits. And ball one. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018. He was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series. Here's a 2-1. And there's a ball.
Yeah, this guy really has solid stuff and can stand up when he's effective getting ahead of hitters early in the count. When he doesn't, those outings that maybe should have gone 7, maybe 8 innings end up being 5, maybe 6.
And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Vinny Castilla will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. Oh, and 1 now. Outside, Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Next one misses. 2-1. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Walker, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Randall Grichuk now in there, and it's 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he deals. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Walker around third. He scores, and it's 1-0. And he beats it. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far. And that one fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Two outs. Ezekiel Tovar and a Colorado on deck circle. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. That's in there. Strike one. First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The pitch. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Help in the box now. Take strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering is down low. 1-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Rocks with the run scoring double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The line of the pitch. Ball one there. Check swing went around. And 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Tatis checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Tatis waits. And Tatis able to stay alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Gomber picks to first. Now fly ball to right center. Walker in position. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tatis, the lead runner at second. Machado at first. One gone. And a 1-1. Double steal. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
And the throw. He's out at third. Next offering way off the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Soto tries to check his swing. Now look to third. No swing. Runner at second. 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. And the Padres waste a chance.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Here's Chris Bryant now. Bryant goes 6 feet 5 inches, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Snell back to work. That one missing inside.
Well, these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz under it. And there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And stepping in is the speedy Carter. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. That's in there, and it's 1-1. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. Grounded out his first time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Bichette, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield, gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Next for Colorado, Larry Walker. The walk and a run scored his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. Carpenter in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. There's a strike. And now the lefty. That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And now it's Austin Nola. Ball 1 low. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1. Even though Bogaerts at the beginning of his career signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. Kicks and fires.
Ball. 1-1.
Fouled off left side. Nola, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time up. Splits the plate. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. He goes down looking. One left for San Diego. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vinny Castilla. The wide to kick, the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's through there for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gwynn under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. And there's two down.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. He reached on a walk his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Bogarts fields it cleanly. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Rockies 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back. Bottom four, stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner leads away at second. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The pitch. Falling behind 2-1. At the belt and fires. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gwynn stands at second with no outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next for the Padres, Nelson Cruz.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one's in there, 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Man at second. To third. Tosses to first, and they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Could be extra bases. Gwynn coming around third. He'll score, and the Padres tie the game. It's 1-1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto. Third out, and that ends the frame. Padres with a run-scoring double, all even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and now Ezequiel Tovar. Here comes a pitch. Strike 1.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 17.
Back to the top of the lineup. Todd Helton digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fair ball.
The the left field, number 23.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So digging in, Chris Bryant. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Brent Honeywell Jr. up and throwing. Waka getting loose as well. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even, one apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
The wind and the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Line and a base hit into right. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Carpenter on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Bogarts, the next to hit, takes outside. And here it comes. And a foul ball. On a strike, the pitch. And a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Popped in the air, left field. Bryant puts it away. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Gwynn up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And he deals. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is downstairs. And there's the strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Austin Gomber gives way, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Dinelson Lamet.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. A strikeout and a walk. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
What a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with the swing like that. You know, he was witching it to stay fair. He gets to touch the ball, but a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
And now Nelson Cruz on the ground to third. Still only one out here in the inning.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals.
2-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to short, Tovar. Tosses to first, and there's two away.
Good late bat on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. And that one missing low. Next one just misses. And the count's full. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here. The grand slam. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. And now Carter. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. On the ground to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Dante.
So in now for Colorado, Dante Bichette. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That one's in there. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
Curveball over for a called strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
3-2 now. Bichette started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Walker, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0.
Ball, no. 2 balls, no strikes.
And that's outside. In the air, left side. Gwynn makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Vinny Castilla. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one drifts inside.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. There's a strike. And a pitch. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering misses, and a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today. Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Blake Snell out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute with the new pitcher after this break. Brent Honeywell Jr. taking over on the mound. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Randall Grichuk now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's
No
nothing
ball,
at 1.
1 strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And it's filled up. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. To the right side. Carpenter sends it to first. Out number 3. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Petco Park. Now the youngster Juan Soto.
The center fielder, Juan
Soto.
Lamet back to work. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard, Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Strike one.
0-1.
Here's your 1. That one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-2. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
So up next, Austin Nola. And fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is down low. And the count is 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty delivers, and the slider just misses. One out, runners at first and second. Hit hard, that gets through. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jake Cronenworth digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Soto, the runner at third. Nola over at second. Bogaerts over at first with 1 away. Line drive, base hit down the line. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. Tovar with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe as 3 runs come in.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The new pitcher in the game, Brent Suter.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
1 down. Now the batter now, Tony Gwynn. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Tovar hauls it in for the out.
Now
and there's 2 away.
The designated hitter, Fernando Tatis.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 9 and the Rockies 1. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. The pitch. And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Tim Hill getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Krismat warming up as well. The 1-0. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Popped up. Carpenter on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. The wind of the pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. Swung on, belted. Cruz going back some more. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they close the gap. It's 9-3.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Started to swing, held up. And the 1-0. Called strike right there.
1-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Bryant out on the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Carter. That's in there. And that's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty to the plate.
1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And misses inside. Dante Bichette up next for the Rockies. Kicks and fires. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Colorado's DH, Dante Bichette. Ball one there. Carter off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. And that's the 3rd out. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. The line to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brad Hand appears to be getting loose. The lefty, the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Tovar under it. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Machado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And Manny gets a piece. The pitch. And now 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Got it by him for the K. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 3.
Juan Soto.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
In the air, left field. Bryant moves under it. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 9-3. Ready to begin the 8th, digging in, Larry Walker. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the 0-1. Good eye right there. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Cruz raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Castilla, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Castilla leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Two now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would like, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Tim Hill. This is his first appearance of the season. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. Going one. The pitch. And now the count is even. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The next offering misses. And that's ball two. At the belt and fires. The punch out there. That's out number two. So two down now, and here is Ezequiel Tovar. And a good eye there.
Off the plate.
They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. On a line, base hit. Castilla coming home. Cruz fires it to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Todd Helton will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 1.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Josh Hader, the closer, is getting loose. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 9 and the Rockies 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pierce Johnson
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. The pitch. And ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there. Base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And now it's even up. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brad Hand getting loose out there. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. That one ripped. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. Next pitch is popped up. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Man at first. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. In there for strike 1. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. A towering home run. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 11-4.
This guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Tony Gwynn. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That gets down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Bryant. Hill back to work. Hill, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Next for Colorado, Carter. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And here it comes. Bounce to the right side. Cronenworth steps on the bag. Rockies down to their final out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Dante Bichette now at the plate.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
1-2.
And now the lefty. Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
The right fielder, number 33,
Larry Walker getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses inside.
1-1.
And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, win by 7 runs. It's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I let it go, but I never go.